Welcome to episode 93 of the Pack Life Podcast. I'm your host, Bruiser Carter, along with my family. Beside me, we got my brother, Mr. Cut Carter. And last but not least, we got my cousin, Mr. Demar.
What's going on, man?
Gentlemen, how are you guys doing, man?
Good.
Can't complain. Feeling blessed.
You know,
I can't complain. Just a little bit. You ever had a quarterback that was so far and a team that just knows how to mess it up? It's just a coach, rather.
Yes.
What would you do? Would you keep your talented quarterback, or would you go with the system?
I'm all about shocking the system, baby, like Adam Cole did NXT TakeOver, sir. So I'm keeping Russ if I'm in that situation, but we're going to talk about that later, though.
Okay.
Before we start, get into the topics, one thing I can't wait for us to do is do our NFL mock drafts for this upcoming draft. Another star-studded draft.
I agree.
Cut Carter, your thoughts?
On the app. I found the app for us to use.
Oh, well, good job. Finally putting some use. Finally doing some helping us finally.
Finally.
All right. We will start in the National Basketball Association as the NBA All-Star reserves were announced on Tuesday. In the West, we have Anthony Davis, Paul George, Rudy Gobert, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, and Zion Williamson. Anthony Davis, however, will be replaced by Devin Booker due to injury. And in the East, we have Jaylen Brown, James Harden, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Vucevic. Fellas, talk to me. Snubs, any surprises? Any congratulations? Who do you want to give your flowers to? Who flowers do you guys want to take? Talk to us, man. We'll go first.
I'll go. I don't like that Brandon Ingram doesn't seem even considered for that reserve spot. And I feel like they basically saying Anthony Davis was the flex and not the one of those big man slots. And I guess they were giving that big man slot to Rudy Gobert, who I feel like shouldn't have made it.
How?
But I guess
record in the West.
What? I'm saying
best record in the West.
Disrespect.
Who the best record in the East?
Ben and B. What are you talking about?
And
they both made it. Same thing.
And Ben shouldn't also have made it over Trae Young. I don't get it. I think this might be the first time you go from all-star starter to not making it at all. I think that has to do a lot with the hate that coaches have for him.
Derek, I just want to point out that it seems like you still haven't come to terms with the fact that AD is not having a good season.
He made it. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, he made the All-Star game.
He still counts. He still gets an All-Star.
Having an underwhelming season,
okay,
I would say. But it is apparent how much the
Lakers. And I'm gonna tell you, like my cousin Shedrick that tried to at me on Facebook.
Oh, let him know.
People talking about LeBron's 3-point percentage in the last 9 games. I don't remember saying LeBron was the best scorer in the NBA. I don't remember saying he was the best 3-point shooter in the NBA. I don't remember saying he could shoot like Steph. And people keep forgetting that they had the shortest offseason in the NBA history. I think people are not talking about that enough. I think that doesn't matter. People swept under the rug because they started off hot, but eventually your legs will run out. And nobody's talking about that. But AD gonna have fresh legs when he come back. But I feel like that's not being acknowledged. AD don't look the same. AD also was out for 2 months and came right back.
I got you. Before we continue, you touched on a good point that you said coaches don't like Trae Young. Could you expound?
Right. But yeah, I think Trae get a lot of hate, and I think it's because of that his ability to draw contact and get fouls and stuff. And the only reason that he don't get the same acknowledgement that other players do is that the Hawks aren't as good record-wise, but that didn't matter last year. And the Wizards also got an all-star, and their record isn't good. The Celtics got 2 all-stars. They're under 500. So I'm not understanding how he's getting killed for his team when everybody knows that he's the best thing his team got.
Well, the Celtics are in the postseason, albeit it's the East, so under 500 teams will be able to make it as of right now. We seen it last year. You can't hate the system and then like the system last year. Trae Young made it when his team was trash, but he was good. Same thing Bradley Beal doing.
Right. So I just don't get what people are basing it on. And I felt like Trae Young got snubbed, and I feel like Brandon Ingram should at least got a look. I feel like they didn't even consider. I think the NBA reacted so quick to everybody saying Devin Booker was snubbed, which he was, that they threw him in there immediately.
So you think B.I. should have been in over Booker?
I think B.I. should have been in over Rudy Gobert. Go look at his numbers.
Go look at the record. Go look
Don't
at
matter.
that do matter.
Not a record. See, bro, the record. The record matters when they want it to matter.
That's not true. Well,
Rudy Gobert leads the
West. And if you notice the trend, bro, like the Bucks were the number 1 seed last year. So then Chris Middleton made the All-Star game, but now this year they didn't even blink or look at his way twice, and he's having almost
because there's better. No, he's
having just as good of a season. He's that. Yes, exactly.
He is. There's better players in the East this year. Jaylen Brown is
based on what?
Zach LaVine, based on their play, we're seeing.
Hey, but Zach LaVine was going crazy last year. Not as crazy, but he had a good season last year.
But that's what I'm saying. He's definitely got better.
It's better than it's based on the coach's votes, and I think it's real picky and choosy, and I don't like that. Like I said last week, I got a problem with the way the system works. Anyway,
you don't like coaches value winning over stats?
I don't think they value winning. I think they give it to winning because they don't want to show favoritism, basically they give it to winning because they be showing favoritism at the same time or hate for other players. So I'm giving your team 40, and I'm playing with a bunch of people that's not on playing at an elite level, but I don't get a vote. Meanwhile, said team Celtics comes to Atlanta and get whooped by said player in company.
They did.
I just think it needs to be more to it, especially when this ain't the final record. Like, you could be the 1 seed and finish at the 3, 4 in some cases. So I think everything should be included. It shouldn't just be all about winning, even though I know it is when it comes to certain stuff. But it's very political and it's really ridiculous.
Everything's political, Cut Carter. I got you though. Damon Cut Carter said B.I. was snubbed and Trae Young was snubbed. Do you agree?
I do believe Trae Young was snubbed. In my opinion, I believe that Trae Young should have made it over Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons' 42-point outburst more recently gave him the nod, perhaps. But to me, he's the same player. And Trae, I don't know. Trae was a starter last year, and I thought people was starting to fall in love with Trae. But I ain't gonna lie, Kyrie being back and Jaylen Brown taking his game another step, Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal getting the recognition he deserved. He's gonna have to miss out somewhere. I said it earlier in this season, before the season started, rather, that somebody was gonna get wigged. And you thinking like Jimmy Butler missed some time, but if he was healthy, he'd be in the All-Star game. Like, there's just stuff that you got to think about from that perspective. And I think Trae Young is having his best season so far, but I think the NBA missed on that one.
That brings me back to my bad. I wanted to say, no Heat player made the All-Star game.
Yeah, I was surprised. That was going to bring me to my snub where I thought Bam should have made it. I think even though the Heat are playing underwhelming.
Snub for who?
I personally would have put Bam and Sabonis over Julius Randle, but that's just me. Julius Randle has taken his game up, and the Knicks are watchable. And I was scrolling on my phone, and they were talking about the new NBA schedule, and I'm looking at Lakers Clippers and Lakers Nets, and then they said Nets and Knicks battle for New York. I'm like, gosh. So they had a graphic of Julius Randle and versus like KD, Kyrie, and Harden. I'm like, okay. But, to me, Julius Randle is having a good year, but over those guys, Sabonis is averaging 21 and 11. I think Sabonis could have made it over Ben as well, but just to have Bam not make it was a big shocker to me, especially because I thought coaches and media would see that he is doing everything for the Heat. Ball movement. He's bringing the ball up. The offense is running through him. He's their best defensive player on the perimeter, inside, scoring inside. He's taking his game outside with a jump shot. So it's just crazy to think about. But in the West, I don't agree with Derek. B.I. is having a good season, 22 points per game. it just looks like the game's coming smoother to him. But I mean, I didn't feel like anybody that made the list in the West shouldn't have made it. It was just the fact that Devin Booker didn't make it. I thought that Devin Booker, since he missed time, it was justified. So for them to come back and put him in, that told half of the story. I also thought PG would be hurt. That's why in my picks I said BI probably would get in, but PG coming back, scoring 30 with Kawhi and stuff like that, they look good. So I don't think there was any snubs in the West. I just think Devin Booker, the way he got it was, I mean, we all knew AD wasn't playing, so just to announce him. But I understand you got to give him his recognition too. But I just feel like people made it that much of a bigger deal. We all knew he was going to get in.
How you think Booker feel? This is his second time getting in All-Star game.
I didn't see him say anything. But
he's not gonna say nothing. But all the players spoke up for him. So
yeah, when LeBron gave him that cosign, you know it was real. And Dame. So
I just don't like when players be like, he got snubbed, but they don't say who was snubbed for. They just say he was snubbed.
They can't because they work with him.
No, they scary. They scary.
They co-workers.
Bruiser want beef.
Dude. Before we move off this, only thing I noticed that was like, wow, I didn't have no issue with the West, to be honest. Well, Vucevic making it.
Not even DeMar?
Man, you know what I'm saying? DeMar was snubbed, you feel me? But you know how they go.
And then again, Brew, one more thing. With this playing BS, it don't matter if you top 6. You could be top 10, and then all you gotta do is win a couple games and you in.
That's true.
You get that 8th spot, you play the 5 team, a superstar team, you done for.
But Vucevic, why do y'all think he made it? At the time, the Magic were 13, 18 or something like that. They're currently 13 and 19, but they currently sit as the 12th seed in
below the Hawks.
Below the Hawks, yes.
Name a better big in the East than Vucevic.
Bam. Sabonis. They could have made it. Why didn't they make it?
At center?
It don't matter. It's called
forward.
It's backcourt. Front court.
I don't. Vucevic is like that, bro. Let's not be disrespectful.
Oh nah, Vucevic made it as forward.
This is his 7th All-Star game. He's been doing this for a minute.
It's his second.
Better season than Sabonis.
I'm sorry. I must have heard the broadcast wrong. Second.
Yeah.
You're not having a better season than Sabonis.
Oh, you be watching Sabonis there?
I see Sabonis stats. I don't watch the Pacers. When Caris LeVert was put on IR.
I was watching Vucevic right now. So.
You only watch them because they playing the Knicks.
It's just interesting. I think Sabonis is a star, but he just got snubbed. But hey,
I think Sabonis just made it last year too, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. There's three first-time All-Stars in the East.
Levine, Randall, and
Jaylen Brown. Yeah, I don't like that. I knew Zion was going though. I knew he was gonna get Zion, but I just feel like beyond
Zion might not miss another one.
Yeah,
he might start next year.
The hype.
No cap.
The hype.
Who he's starting over? Kawhi
or AD? Yeah.
Or Jokic.
I'm not AD. Kawhi or
Jokic.
Jokic gonna probably start again. I don't have a problem with Joker starting. I was disappointed in Joker and how he started the season off as their team did because
they were
team.
Not how you start, how you finish.
Exactly. So why are we basing it off halfway? They're the number 1 seed. It's the halfway mark.
Okay, up until this point. Hey man, like you could do the All-Star game at the end of the season. It's not an option.
I think winning shouldn't matter if it's about the best players. But then again, if it was about the best players, people like Gobert and Vucevic wouldn't make it anyway.
I mean, Gobert is the best defensive player in basketball, arguably. So, how not?
He is there. You can make a face, but he is.
He's the best post defender? Sure. Okay.
No, like as far as impact.
They don't just give out the player of the awards.
You can't call him the best defender. He can't guard nobody on the perimeter.
Yeah, we understand that you don't like him, but you cannot just sit here and say
I just said he's the best post defender. He can't play outside.
He's the player of the year.
You know who can play outside and play in the post? You know who can play outside and play in the post?
Giannis.
Bam, Giannis. Yes, they can play outside and inside. They have good perimeter and post defense.
Well, guess what?
Kawhi.
Guess what?
Draymond. Even Draymond played post and perimeter.
Oh, all them guys you're naming have defensive player of the years, just like Rudy Gobert. Thank you.
He got it off blocks and playing in the inside. Thank you.
Blacks don't matter. Playing
Blocks
inside
matter.
don't
I'm saying he can't put him one-on-one on the perimeter and what's gonna happen? He's gonna get cooked. That's my point.
About what big?
That's true.
It ain't about big. You know how many switches and mismatches they have in the NBA nowadays?
He is a true center. You can't.
Obviously,
Right.
LeBron gets
But
cooked.
if he ends up on somebody on the perimeter, if Giannis ends up on the perimeter, or the players we named end up on the perimeter, they can hold their own. He can't.
Carter has small market bias and he doesn't like bigs.
There you go.
I have small market bias. New Orleans is a small market.
All right, my bad. Yeah, Pacific Northwest small market bias. I got you.
I like the Blazers.
All right.
And-
All right.
Nonetheless, my point is
Get
they
that-
be gassing this dude, bro, and he makes $200 million, and I'm.
Oh, now you hating on his wallet. You're
I'm just saying.
hating.
And he's the reason that the basketball games got canceled last year. I didn't forget.
Whoa. You're blaming Rudy Gobert for COVID. Gotcha.
I got a question. Who's more valuable to the Jazz, Gobert or Mitchell? And be honest.
Yeah, answer that question and answer it wrong, so we could fight.
Are we being honest? Like, are we gonna be honest?
There
I
are
wish
nights,
you would.
Wait, because Donovan Mitchell is nowhere near MVP conversation.
right. And
basketball.
there are nights where Donovan Mitchell goes silent, but Rudy Gobert is a defensive anchor.
When?
Yes.
What nights do he go silent? Because I haven't seen him not.
Look up the stats.
Yeah, because I want to know when he goes silent. Because if he goes silent, that's not who pick
Well,
up.
what's your definition of silence?
I don't know what silence is because last I checked, he got 20 in almost every game they didn't play.
Let's look.
Then Jordan Clarkson off the bench gives him 20 almost.
13. He had 13 versus the Lakers, so they dominated in that one. But he had 13.
He had 13 because it didn't matter. The game was over. It was a blowout.
Oh yeah, he has been dropping buckets, but my thing is efficiency.
Yeah, shut up.
That's how I feel. But
now it's about efficiency.
Last game, he had 13 points, 23, 35, 24, 24.
Bruiser, you literally can count the outliers on there.
Yeah,
he
it's
had
right here.
9. The
Right.
outliers when he had 9, and then in a game when he had 13, how many minutes he played?
He played
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yep.
They was beating them. They was up by 20 at
Yeah,
before.
he didn't play.
9 for 22, 9 for 24, 9 for 21, 6 for 20.
Now he counting shot attempts, bro, and makes out a shot attempt. Don't you? And you a Harden lover. Don't talk to me about efficiency.
Harden is shooting a career high percentage this year.
Yeah, because he's not taking as many shots anymore.
Right, because he don't have to carry the Rockets. Horrible franchise.
But Donovan Mitchell has to carry the Jazz.
No, he doesn't.
The same Jazz that beat the Rockets.
But why is a Mitchell in the MVP conversation then if he's carrying them?
Right.
So
If
He's not putting up astronomical numbers. He got pedestrian numbers, but he's carrying them. He's the best player. When you play the Jazz, do you think people playing for Gobert or they playing for Donovan Mitchell?
I think they plan around Gobert and being in the interior.
For defense, yes. But I'm talking about when he doesn't have any offensive game. This game he has 20 rebounds and 4 points. I don't understand.
Hold on. I gotta pull up these Gobert stats. Hold on.
No, Bruiser. Before you even go to that, I could just go because I know it happened on like the last 4 games where Rudy Gobert had a 20-20 game, and Derek loves to milk those on Andre Drummond, and Drummond gets all the love, but Rudy Gobert can't get no love.
What that post say, Bruiser? The most meaningless 30 and 20. People eat that up, but then when somebody else do it, it's amazing.
All right, hold on. The man blocks at 1-6. He had 6 blocks in the game. 3, 1, 2. Come on,
bro.
man.
Is that Chicago, dog?
Bro, is they an NBA team? I hate when people say that. If they an NBA team?
That's the only time he had 6 blocks twice and had 4 blocks like 2.
In 3 games, he had more than 5 blocks, 5 or more blocks.
Now look at them points though. How many?
Bro, he's not a scorer.
Bro, I'm saying, but you can't say, bro. Defensively, he's good. I didn't say he wasn't. I just don't think
he's not great.
He's a great post defender, sure.
I got you. All right.
But to answer your question, if it's not Donovan Mitchell, then we have to argue. So who wants to say it's not Donovan Mitchell?
I don't think it's either one of them. I think it's the whole unit.
No.
I do think
It's nights. They're a good team and they got a lot of veterans.
because
But it's nights where Mike Conley might not score like that, or Joe Ingles don't come like that, or
Clarkson comes off the bench and
that's what I said. Clarkson is the
Mitchell.
off the bench is good. He's elevated his game. I'm proud of him. But you got Joe Ingles and Bogdanovich and Royce O'Neal who they don't give you that every night.
Nick made a valid point when he compared this team to I believe it was 2015 Hawks and 2018 Raptors.
Yeah, because they're gonna get bounced.
Right, because they don't have it.
But only probably by one person in one team. I will say that.
I don't know that.
I don't think the Clippers.
The Clippers beating the Jazz in a 7-game series.
I don't think they get them this time.
They can.
I think they can. I just say I don't think they will.
Wait, you don't think they can?
I think they can.
I'm talking about DeMond.
No.
You're crazy. You are.
When healthy,
you know their record when healthy is like they only lost 2 games and they won multiple games, like double digits. Like when they're healthy, all around Batum, Beverly, George, Kawhi, Lou. Well, the Clippers got better. Y'all need to.
They did get better, but I don't.
They got better.
I think they added pieces to make them better, but I don't think Doc was the reason, as you can see with the Sixers.
No, but I think Doc Rivers. I think Ty Lue's philosophy, playing with 2 star ball dominant players, and Kawhi has done more, not only playmaking, but like just in his post game, just in his they run more of the offense through Kawhi. Also more ISO ball, let him be in control of situations, and I think that's because of the fact that they don't have a point guard that they like, but. You just gotta applaud Kawhi for taking that next step in his game, and I think people are underestimated. Like they were up 3-1 on the Nuggets, and I realized that blowing a 3-1 lead has become a thing over the past couple of years. But this team is really good, and I just think they're gonna do what they were supposed to do last year, and that's ultimately face the Lakers to see who represents the West.
It will be very interesting. It will be very interesting for sure. I can't forget about Phoenix. All right. We're about to do something fun. We're about to do the NBA All-Star Draft. Beside me, we have LeBron James, and below me, we have Kevin Durant. LeBron, you will go first when picking the starters. KD, you will go first for picking the reserves. LeBron, you're on the clock. Who are you taking?
Okay. Born in the same city as me, I got to take Steph Curry.
Steph Curry is off the block. Kevin Durant, you're up.
Give me Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving has been selected. LeBron, back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the person. I don't know if y'all know this, but I actually wanted to sign him to LeBron as my first athlete. Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic has been selected. Kevin Durant, back to you.
It's only right. Let me get my boy James. I got the Nets representing the East first 3 picks.
I'm sorry, James Harden, but excuse me, KD, but it's only starters only. Starters only. Starters only.
I forgot he was wigged. Let's see. I like his game, man. Let me get Joker.
All right, Nikola Jokic has been selected. LeBron, back to you.
All right, this pick gonna surprise a lot of people, but I honestly want him to become a Laker potentially. Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal has been selected. KD.
Well, you got Kyrie. Point guard or shooting guard. You really can pick and choose with him. I think it'll be fun to see. Do I want to play the 3 or the 4? I'm trying to see. You got Jokic at the 5. Man, I think I'm a. LeBron, what you think I should do? I think I'm gonna get Kawhi. Kawhi, he's gonna come play with me. He's gonna shut you down, and I think I'm looking at a MVP for this All-Star game.
Oh wow, LeBron, how do you respond? Who are you select as your final pick as the starters?
Our big man, Giannis.
Giannis, it has been selected, and KD to close out the starters. Who are you taking?
You don't have a choice.
You have no choice.
Imagine being in an All-Star game and picking the worst shooter. What are my last options? I can't believe that.
You're stuck with the last option.
You have the last option is automatically Joel Embiid.
Oh, so we have Embiid and Joker.
Embiid, Joker, LeBron starting lineup will be Stephen Curry, Bradley Beal, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Running them off the floor.
And KD's squad will be Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Nikola Jokic, and Joel Embiid as your starters.
Running them off the floor, no problem.
Now to the reserves. KD, you're up first. Who are you taking?
You already picked him.
James.
James Harden has been picked. LeBron.
Yeah, go ahead and give me Zion.
Oh, shocker. Why Zion Williamson so early?
Oops. It's the All-Star game.
All right. KD, you're up next.
Boy, Kawhi is in my ear telling me if he's gonna have LeBron on lock, he needs his boy on our side as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get PG. Got PG over here.
Paul George has been selected. LeBron, what are your thoughts on Rudy Gobert, man? Will you take him early?
I'm gonna take Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum has been selected. KD, on you.
Well, since we know LeBron, let's just call it what it is. He's gonna pick Ben Simmons, so he's gonna have Giannis and Ben Simmons. Just let that sink in for a second. We're not gonna let him get his best friend though. Let us get CP3, man. We like CP3. He's gonna have Harden on his.
We actually predicted that, so go ahead and give us Damian Lillard.
Oh, Damian Lillard has been selected. Back to you, KD.
It's all good. We got 2 point guards better than him. I'm gonna go ahead and take Zach LaVine.
Oh wow, the first time All-Star.
You didn't think we were gonna leave out the Seattle Hooper? You know we got love for him.
All right, LeBron.
And then we'll go and take Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you have the two Celtics back together on your squad. Okay, they went head to head with you in the Eastern Conference Finals 2018. You always remember that.
Got a lot of
KD, back to you.
And this will be it. How many selections we got? I'm not gonna lie, we're not gonna go too deep. But we're gonna go ahead and pick Donovan Mitchell, man.
Oh, okay. Donovan Mitchell has been selected. LeBron.
Okay, and then with this pick, I'll take.
The remaining contestants include Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert.
Devin Booker, go ahead. Let me get Devin Booker. Thank you.
Right, Devin Booker, the replacement for Anthony Davis. Four players remaining. We have Vucevic, Ben Simmons, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. KD, it's on you.
Yeah, man, Booker's a good pick. Forgot about him. So does the league, though. We're gonna go ahead and pick our close friend Julius Randle. Shout out to the city, man. We're putting on for New York.
New York. LeBron, on you.
Ben Simmons.
You get your clutch client. Okay, Ben Simmons. And last pick, last round.
Tampering. It's been Donovan's wish to not play with Rudy Gobert anymore, so we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna go ahead and pick Vucevic.
and we'll take Gobert for his post defensive presence when we don't want to play defense.
And Rudy Gobert has been added. Final teams have been announced. So to recap, Team LeBron, it will include LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, Bradley Beal, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as the starters. And as Team LeBron's reserves, we have Zion Williamson, Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard, Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, and Rudy Gobert. For Team Kevin Durant, we have, of course, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Nikola Jokic, Kawhi Leonard, and Joel Embiid as the starters. And as the reserves, we have James Harden, Paul George, Chris Paul, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, Julius Randle, and Nikola Vucevic. Who will win this All-Star game? Who you guys taking?
My team will run yours off like.
Oh yeah, I didn't set that up on 2K.
It wouldn't be fun for him because he's not gonna be able to stop me from shooting.
It wouldn't even be fair. It wouldn't even be fair.
That boy's funny.
Don't worry, 2K gonna have this update when they release the rosters. We can play it.
All right.
In Atlanta, live from State Farm Arena.
Yes, sir. All right. Got some basketball news real quick. DeMarcus Cousins has been cut from the Houston Rockets. Thoughts? He cleared waivers, and the Lakers didn't even sign off of waivers. Where do you think Boogie will land?
Might be that time, man, big fella. I don't know. If nobody claimed you off waivers, which I didn't think was gonna happen, but if nobody, I mean,
I think he got a chance still. I just don't know where to be.
I just
I don't
guess
think they want him off waivers because they know they could probably get him for the low.
it's coming down that somebody probably getting injured and he have to take a step up. But I thought that was going to be the case with AD already being hurt and the Lakers bring him in.
Lakers got to do something. So I don't know. Maybe it's not him, but
they said the Lakers want a rim protector. They said they've been looking at the Hassan Whiteside buyout market.
You need to call Andre Drummond.
Gotcha.
Hopefully he get bought out. His contract's huge. Nobody won't pay him $20 million, but if he get bought out, then perfect.
I was gonna say the Nets, but they got DeAndre Jordan holding it down.
They don't really need a Biggie for what.
Y'all boys funny. All right. Also in the rumor mill, Kylari wants to go back to Philly, his hometown, and if he is traded with the Philadelphia 76ers, with the addition of Kylari, make this team a threat? I think so.
What do they need him for? Off the bench? You gonna come off the bench?
Who they starters? But if you don't, Seth Curry, if you don't sit you now,
what?
You can't bench Ben.
But they need shooting.
Can't bench Tobias.
Team.
Who the starter?
Kylari not consistent.
Who the four? Who played the four?
Tobias is Embiid. Tobias.
Play three.
Danny Green, Seth, and
Danny Green can definitely take it.
Now that I am content with.
We talking about it.
Did Derek just say that he would start Seth Curry over Kyle Lowry?
I'm saying, what do you need a point guard out there with another point guard for when you need shooting for the said? Because one of them can't shoot. Ben can't shoot. You need the shooting.
That team would be elite defensively with.
But yeah, defensively they'd be good. But Kyle don't play off the ball like that.
Who know why he don't? Boy got a nice setup shot. Boy, stop playing with that man. Greatest rapper ever.
He don't. He really trying it.
I mean,
I'm not trying it. I just think Kyle off the bench would set them up. That would be like
off the bench. NBA champion.
He's
Kyle Lowry.
33. He's old.
But Chris Paul old and he starts.
Who?
Chris Paul's old and he starts.
Paul's still playing at a
whoa.
A higher level than Kyle Lowry.
Did you not watch the bubble with what Lowry did?
He's playing at a higher level than Kyle Lowry right now.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know that.
Derek's being disrespectful.
Chris
I don't
Paul
think
willed a Thunder team into the All-Star.
Did Chris Paul win a championship?
Oh wow, bro. Chris Paul never played with nobody that good ever. Chris Paul never played with a player that good ever, and they only won a championship because KD got hurt. Because you got hurt. Shut up.
Let y'all say a Booker better than Kawhi.
Let Derek tell it.
I've never said that. That would be something you would say. Because all of a sudden you value defense when we talk about Rudy Gobert. I don't know where this came from. Bruce, when we talk about defense, what is Russ plays better defense? Defense don't matter, bro. Don't he say that when we talk about Russ?
Selective about defense because you don't give Draymond his respect. So we don't.
I literally named him.
He did.
You named Draymond to spew hate for Rudy Gobert.
Y'all funny.
You're like Chuck. Since I got my KD attire on, you're Chuck. All you want to do is hate. All you doing is hating, bro.
You agree, Cut Carter? Got you there. I have no more basketball news, man. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Derek, we are doing something new. We're going to football, and it will be hosted by Devon, guys. Devon, take it away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the news, in the NFL news, we'll start off. I'm not going to start off with the Russell Wilson news just yet. We're going to start off in cap or not. Y'all tell me if this is a cap. Is J.J. Watt receiving $16 million a year offers?
A whole lot of cap. Whole lot.
Sounds like a lot of cap to me. I can't lie.
Why would you? That's like, ain't that like every down type of money?
It sounds like defensive player of the year, J.J. Watt, and I know for a fact that ain't what I've been watching. I mean, Bruiser, I remember you telling me that. I remember you basically telling me the cycle. Oh, the Texans win the division. J.J. Watt gets hurt. They hype his comeback. They play on ESPN and they lose.
It was like that for 4 years straight, bro. I'm telling you, that's facts. I did.
And I'm just trying to see what justifies 16 million per year. I mean, what contenders are we talking about? That is that not the goal for JJ Watt to go play for a contender now?
But every contending team, maybe excluding two, are don't have money. Like they don't have unless he's taking a pay cut to go to these teams. But 16 million a year, that's definitely going against the cap that year. So I'm not sure if that's viable for a contending team. The Saints sure don't got no money. Green Bay sure don't got no money. Tampa Bay, they have to pay players, and I think the players they have to pay are more important than JJ Watt. So I won't know why that story came out. Like,
he can't afford it. The only team that can afford it is the team with his brother.
But they're not a contender either if they don't bring back Big Ben. Even with Big Ben, they're not a contender.
I don't think they bring back Big Ben, nor would I.
Well, they came out and said they might bring him back. They're interested in him.
You better be trying to get him on this Russell Wilson debate.
Oh, whoa. We're not there yet.
Oh, I'm so hurt.
Save the burn. Save it. It's a sensitive subject for me. We will talk about trade news for a Pro Bowl quarterback in the AFC, though. Deshaun Watson reportedly had a meeting with the new staff of the Houston Texans and was adamant about not wanting to play again for the franchise. Do you guys believe that we are growing closer to a Deshaun Watson trade?
I go first. He will be traded. I still stand on my prediction he'll be traded before the NFL draft. I just feel, and he made it through reports. They made it clear that he doesn't want to play for the Texans. So, like Cut was been saying, if COVID's still around, he can always opt out. Or even if they contain COVID, the vaccine gets out and everything, he may just hold out. We've seen Le'Veon Bell do it. We just never seen a quarterback at his magnitude, at his stature, the league, do that. And that would be just such a crazy story and something to watch. But if he sits out, he'll be well rested. And I'm sure a 27-year-old Deshaun Watson will be just as good as a 25 or 26-year-old Deshaun Watson we seen last year who led the league in passing yards. So they're going to free him. I think it's only a matter of time. I got it before the NFL draft for sure.
You're going to keep fighting. You're going to keep fighting for something that – why I keep fighting for something? I'm a firm believer in if somebody don't want to be here, they ain't got to be here. And with somebody of his caliber and his talent level, the market is – you set the market.
They had multiple chances because Deshaun didn't wake up one day and be like, I'm ready to leave.
He didn't just wake up and feel like this year. This has been from – didn't they go to the playoffs his first season or second season?
No, he got hurt his rookie year. They went the second year. Yep. And they lost to the Colts.
Right, but that was something to build on, and then they never built on it.
Trading Dwayne Brown, trading your best receiver DeAndre Hopkins, just the way that the Texans run their organization is weighed on Deshaun long enough where he said, "I want out."
They let Bill O'Brien run it for too long until he ran it into the ground. There's no coming back.
It's not even O'Brien's ownership. The way, like,
no, I'm saying, but Bill O'Brien did those trades, and now it's too like now. Then you want to fire him after the fact. It's like it's too late now.
They gave Bill O'Brien the Belichick access to where he had access over not only coaching decisions but also general manager moves.
But they never won nothing.
Never.
It's so crazy because the Texans a little over a year ago were up 24-0 on the Chiefs in the divisional round.
Right.
And now they're considered the worst.
And they thought, let's trade DeAndre Hopkins. That'll help us. That'll be what set us apart. That'll make us better.
David Johnson.
For a third.
A second.
I thought it was a third. You sure?
They traded a third.
No, they traded a third.
The third and Hopkins for David Johnson the second. Our running back, a one who has been good since 2017 when I had on my fantasy team, bro.
Yeah, man. Houston is up for me.
Oh, it was a 2020 second and a 2021 fourth. So
my bad.
That fourth is going to be so helpful. That's just team changing.
Okay.
Team changing there. They about to draft a stud with that pick. And then you traded all your picks. But bro, don't get me started, bro. They traded all the picks to the Dolphins.
The only way they could save this franchise is by trading Deshaun.
They literally got to trade him to save him. He be like, bro, I'm doing y'all a favor by saying I want to.
They literally the only deal that I could see is that like they win the deal is if they call the Dolphins and be like, you know what? Give us our pick back, give us Tua, and give us your first. And you might have to give us Byron Jones or something like that.
I don't even think they got that. I don't even think they got that much pull now. It's
And
gonna have to.
They
They're
said,
not getting all. If they get those picks into it, they're gonna be like, yeah, y'all good.
and the report is saying, I saw a report that was saying like the head coach ain't gonna be there long. They said he's just there for like a transitional phase, like a year or two. Then they're gonna try to find a new head coach. I'm hearing Josh McCown. They're trying to give him a head coaching job over Bieniemy, over Bowles, over Leftwich. So
People are idiots. I think it's just, bro. I don't wish like the departure of a franchise on any city, but bro,
it all started because the Houston Astros cheated. Everything went downhill since that.
Houston is like
Lost Harden.
Actually,
Lost.
the crazy thing is the Astros the best team in Houston still now. Right
Better
now.
not say Westbrook bruising.
They did lose Westbrook.
Yeah. Bro, it's crazy but the thing about it is Harden got them to get rid of all them people and then left himself. Like he was like, yeah, I got a problem with so got them traded, and then now he left.
He never did that. Who did he say he had a problem with?
He ain't like Chris Paul, bro.
Yes, he didn't have to say it, but he said it.
When did he say that?
He didn't have to come publicly say it.
Bro,
he said it.
Gotta read their body language.
Bro, you saw he came out. He flat out said about John Wall and Boogie. He was like,
bro, this team not good. Boy,
are we comparing Chris Paul to John Wall? They were never going to make the finals. Chris Paul, if
they were never going to make the finals with the teams they had before.
Chris Paul and him would have made the finals.
They had the best chance that year, and they kept shooting threes.
If they
did, you can't blame it on Chris Paul.
That wasn't Chris Paul's fault. They kept shooting threes. They were literally up in the game and kept shooting. They shot 20-something threes and missed them all.
They went away from their style, but regardless,
that is their style. That's why it should have stopped.
That's why D'Antoni
gonna ruin the coach was the problem. I mean, I don't
even know. I don't even know how we got to Chris Paul.
No, I'm saying I would have I'd rather Harden blame D'Antoni for everything than because the way the GM went about it.
He can't.
Morey kept making it look like it was, Chris Paul going now. Russ going. Like it was like you always blaming somebody. No,
Harden can't blame D'Antoni because D'Antoni's his coach, assistant coach in Brooklyn.
I remember how we got here.
It's your fault.
Because we talked about Russell Westbrook and Houston Stars, and it makes you nod your head at the Texans.
Stop dancing, bro. Let's get to it.
Lastly, big news of the day. Juju Smith-Schuster wants to stay in. Okay.
No, sir. No, sir.
Wilson. And, I didn't believe in it. I wasn't trying to, I hear the trade speculation every year. And then I see a Adam Schefter tweet. Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson has not demanded a trade. His agent Mark Rogers told ESPN. Wilson has told the Seahawks he wants to play in Seattle, but if a trade were considered, the only teams he would go to are the Cowboys, Saints, Raiders, and Bears.
Who that?
According to this article posted by The Athletic, there was also a scenario coming in to where the Thursday night football game against the Cardinals, Russ wanted to be informed of what was the direction surrounding the offensive line. And it was notion that Pete Carroll told him to have faith. And we see how that ended up this season. So Russ is not playing. He's putting these guys on the burner, and I'm all for it. Realistically, there's no situation where I see Russ being traded, at least not this year. That's me looking at it from the front office perspective. It would be the biggest cap hit in NFL history, surpassing what Carson Wentz was just traded for. And this isn't a Carson Wentz situation. This is Russell Wilson. Nobody has more wins in their first 9-10 seasons. We know all the Super Bowl champion, everything like that. I don't see him being traded. I just believe he's putting pressure on the Seahawks, and I'm all about it. I think he should be a part of everything just because that's the type of player he has been for this franchise. And, I mean, you got guys coming out, old Seahawks players coming out tweeting, Richard Sherman, Jermaine Kearse, Super Bowl champions. Still, it's just a little something, and it makes me feel Pete Carroll runs everything for the Seahawks, really. Front office moves, everything like this. So if he's not making those moves, then it's my belief that he needs to do he needs to do what's best for the team. And do what he wants to do and let Russell go. And you can get a haul for Russell. We're seeing that. But I wanted to ask you guys, based off these teams, and I know your Saints are in here, what's the best potential offer? I'll list the teams again: Cowboys, Saints, Raiders, Bears.
Let's go down the list. Okay. We start with the Raiders. Darren Waller, the 3 first, of course, and Derek Carr.
Yeah, Pete Carroll like Derek Carr.
Will that work? That'll work. The Cowboys.
No, Pete Carroll's like, you gotta come off Josh Jacobs. I love it. Unstyled, breaking tackles. You could keep Darren Waller.
All right. And we move to the Cowboys. Very interesting. Dak has assigned his franchise tender as of February 25th, 2025.
Bro, I literally was thinking about this driving today when I first saw the report. I said, for the type of style that Pete Carroll wants, is it possible that Jerry Jones would trade Dak a first? Because I believe with Dak's injury, you would have to come off a first. And Zeke, I mean, you got Tony Pollard back there.
That's true.
You bring in Russell Wilson, you're going to have him under contract for a minute, and you already have the weapons. You have the offensive line coming back. You can spend all this money on defense or draft picks or whatever. And you would also have Russell Wilson there to say, okay, what do you feel like you still need in this offense? They could bring in a different offensive coordinator. I believe Dallas has that flexibility. But when I looked at that team for Russ, it was more about offensive line play for me. I mean, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick's not there, but they'll get La'el Collins. Sheesh. And then they have a really good pick, so they could draft another lineman. You know how they hit on those. So
they got to fix the defense. It'll just be Seattle all over again with no defense.
It would. But they do have the star names on the defense, I will say. Demarcus Lawrence could pop up, Jalen Smith, stuff like that. But I guess we'll see for the Cowboys. It's always fun when their name is attached to something.
Who was the other team other than the Saints?
The Bears.
The Bears. All right. That means Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Pete's like, you got to come off Khalil.
Khalil Mack will be going the first. Is that it?
No. You got to come off probably.
Khalil Mack a first and maybe the middle linebacker.
No, the 3 first. We already assume it's going to be 2 or 3 first round picks for Russ.
If it's Khalil Mack, it's probably a first. Probably just 1 first.
Russell's more valuable.
Khalil Mack a first and a late mid-round pick, like 3rd or 4th, and then
what other player would you add? It will have to be on
probably, but they don't need him for the defense. I would say
it would be defense. I think they add like a linebacker.
I don't think the Bears have enough, honestly, to
Eddie Jackson.
No, I don't think the Bears have enough to engage interest.
Yes, that's what because they're gonna want an offensive player too.
Right,
y'all would need a quarterback.
Right. So
that pick is good enough to get a quarterback, isn't it? Where's their pick?
It's 18 or 19.
Oh no,
it's early.
Yeah.
To me, because I don't see Pete Carroll looking to trade Russell Wilson and go downhill. He would still try to win. And based off these teams, if there was, and I'm just playing along for the hell of it, I think the Cowboys and the Raiders are the only realistic options with you getting Dak.
Hold on. Stop.
Jameis is not that, bro.
Wait, we have Taysom Hill. What are you talking about? Pete Carroll wants
anything past Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll wants a game manager. He wants somebody that can just run the ball and win when you can. That's Taysom Hill, baby. Big options and all. Quarterback.
Y'all want Taysom? We'll give y'all Taysom.
We give you Taysom, 2 first, and Kamara, Mike, or if you're feeling
Kamara, Mike.
If you're feeling froggy, come take
Cam Jordan, maybe. And
did y'all say y'all? It would be us at that point.
They can have Taysom in a defensive player and a first and something else.
Highly unlikely he goes to the Saints, but boy, when I saw the Saints name pop up in that report, I said,
no, I do think that's the most for us. That has to be like his.
That would be the best situation.
Yeah, like he comes into a team that's already NFC number 1 seed ready, defense elite, number 1 wide receiver, number 1 running back, top 5 offensive coordinator, offensive mind. I mean, they got to do something to tight end, but also left tackles, offensive line still improving. They still want to get
offense will be great. Just
I mean, you got Pro Bowl Andrews Pete. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very interesting situation if Russell Wilson was to go there. I believe they're instantly favorites in the NFC if that was to happen. But I just think that's too good of a situation to be true.
The only issue is we're the salary cap, since we're so below the cap, we're losing players. Trey Henderson will be a free agent. Marcus Williams' contract is up. I believe Marshawn Lattimore contract is up as well. Quan Alexander, we may cut him.
How y'all gonna pay Marshawn?
He already signed for this year.
When the time comes, how y'all gonna shine Marshawn?
We're gonna have a lot of money next season. We're gonna have more money next season than we had in a minute.
What if Dak hit the market? Y'all gotta go run for Dak
next season.
You and Jace was saying that.
Next season.
This season. Dak's probably gonna be in the Cowboys next year, unless some wild things go down in contract negotiations. But I don't see that happening.
Wow, wild thoughts. Wow.
But y'all fine with Jameis, so I'll let y'all be.
Jameis.
And that is all for NFL news. The Russell Wilson bomb hitting the league heavy, but my boy ain't going nowhere. We have at least one more year together in Seattle.
Okay. All right, Cut Carter. It's time for music.
I don't know. Last time I did music, it was an issue.
Let's see if you improve from our feedback.
Look how you holding the phone. It's already a wrap.
Yeah, so we get new music from
What you been listening to this week, Derek?
I've been listening to my personalized station on Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? They be playing hits that I like.
Like what?
I've been playing Mooski a lot though this week. Mooski, the song called Track Star. She's a runner, she's a track star. He be singing that John Fado. It give me them island vibes. He from Alabama. That's why I say Alabama. Come on.
See how much entertaining this was?
You see how I don't care to ask you what you listen to though. Every time
see how happy you were talking about it though?
You make happy there.
You did, bro. You had a smile, bro. Nah, that my station is Fado. I've been listening to a lot of my 2021 playlists. I just like those playlists though, because it is everything you listen to. But just seeing it in a specific order is pretty fun to me. Since we're on the topic of music, real quick, because I saw his he was flooding on Instagram. Man, and I've been hearing about Utopia. Travis talk about he working with new artists. Who's a new artist y'all want to see Travis work with that he doesn't have any music with?
Travis?
Yeah, because he said that's the type of vibes he going for on Utopia. He's been in the studio with people hasn't worked with. I'm trying to think.
Roddy Ricch is on there, so that's good.
Yeah, Uzi. Uzi
him got that. Look at my Rolly.
But he said they got a lot of music together. But
as far as the people I like to see him, I like to hear Lil Durk and Travis. I like to hear Pooh Shiesty and Travis.
Lil Durk and Travis will be horrible.
You said who?
I wouldn't like Lil. I would have to listen to it. Lil Durk and Travis.
Say Lil Durk and Travis would be horrible. It'll be a lot of auto tune, but I think it'll be a good song depending on the vibe.
I'm not highest in the room. I feel just like LaFlame. It's lit. Stop playing, Bruiser.
Bro, no.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
I think a collaboration with Lil Durk and Travis Scott would sound more like the 21 Savage and Travis song they got.
The outside.
Outside. On Astroworld. That one. The one on Astroworld.
Me and my, I swear we like the same. Yeah.
It'll be something street. It'll be hard. It'll be some street stuff. Like it'll be like not drill, but it'll be on that level. However, I think he can run the drill thing because when Travis did the whole run with Pop Smoke and they had their little songs together.
God, he was.
I'll have a Pop Smoke song maybe potentially on that Utopia. Wouldn't be surprised if he holding that.
Playboy Cardi, I could see that.
He already did a song.
That song together. purple and green and some
That's what
else.
I'm trying to say, bro. Who does Travis not work with?
I think Dirk would be good.
Travis work with Tyler? I don't think Travis got a song with Tyler.
You
The
don't.
creator.
That'd be
That'd be
interesting.
weird. It'll be different though.
I want to see
Niggas
this one with
not
Yachty. I want to see something with Yachty.
Yachty would be fine.
Young boy, y'all boy. Hey, up.
Man, I don't. Bro, like I said, it depends on the vibe. You'll be surprised, bro. I never thought I'd listen to
Enough. Order. We need order.
J. Cole, maybe.
No.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Who has Travis not worked with?
I'm proud of Demond. He carrying you right now on your own segment cut.
He's not really carrying me because I didn't know. I thought he was off the air. Are we off the air?
And
Anywho, I already had the new music put up. I was gonna give us some new.
Garrett. Cut Carter.
I was gonna give y'all hip hop news. Yeah, Travis should work with me. We make a vibe. Ain't that right, bro?
Y'all ain't see that one coming.
I had hip hop news though. I wanted to say Bobby Shmurda's catalog went up 624% this week.
And he's free from jail.
Yes. Hand clap for Bobby Shmurda. It's a fine pose, man. It's a fine pose. I'll give him that. And it's transcendent from 2014 to 2021.
Nah, but Thug and Gunna and YSL got slapped on their fingers. That's
That jump fire. They are doing it, but it's crazy that people be tweeting slack now too, though. Like other rappers. I wanted to give a shout out to Schoolboy Q. 7 years ago, he dropped Oxymoron.
You know about that, bro? But
Bless
you don't know nothing.
Bless my. Yeah, I know Bless. Shut up, boy.
That was on Oxymoron?
Yep.
Living in a
What? That was not on Oxymoron.
That's on Habits and Contradictions.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
My bad. The song I know from there is I don't know no song from there. Well,
You know College Greens in studio and Man of the Year. You know all the singles.
Y'all see that TikTok where they use it? Yeah, that joke is hilarious.
Remember, Boozy, you know Collard Greens.
on luxury.
Ain't no studio. I'm in the studio trying to get to you, baby.
Bruce, you know Man of the Year.
And Man of the Year.
I know Wiz Man of the
No,
Year.
Wiz version is the version we played.
Oh,
I'm on. And that's really it. I'll give y'all this new music. Bryson Tiller Anniversary Deluxe tonight. Yeah, y'all rocking with that? I mean, I don't know if y'all listen to Bryson Tiller.
I am definitely looking forward to Bryson. I like Bryson Tiller, bro. Bryson Tiller make good music.
I like Bryson Tiller when he said "don't" and when he was on First Take with Travis.
First Take versus Legendary.
It's too.
We're also getting Currency Collection Agency. I know you don't listen to that, Bruiser. Demond probably check it out.
Better,
This-
you know.
This is more your speed though, Bruiser. Chloe and Halle, Ungodly Hour Chrome edition. So maybe some new songs on there.
Bruiser might not listen to it, but he definitely gonna see it.
Shout out Chloe and Haley dropping a music video for Ungodly Hour. I enjoyed it. I watched it. Great album. That's why I won the PACT award for best R&B album. Thank you.
Singles. We're getting a Pop Smoke song called AP, which is gonna be featured in his movie. I forgot the name of the movie. I think it's called Boogie.
It is. I can't get behind it, bro.
Behind what, the movie?
Yeah, it just don't look good.
What's the movie about?
It's already shot. It's about a basketball something
So it's
with
above the
basketball
rim.
in the street.
Above the Rim in 2020.
It's about an Asian basketball player trying to make it to the league.
Yeah, but Pop Smoke's in it because he hooped too. But it's his acting debut.
But Pop Smoke is the enemy in the movie. So
he's like, it's above the
Was he
rim.
killed in the movie?
2020.
no, I think they're just like playing basketball against each other.
No. Okay.
Chris, hey Derek, remember American Dad? Chris Cross applesauce.
We're also getting Post Malone Only Want to Be With You, Pokemon 25 version. I don't know.
All right.
We're getting Young Blue featuring Kylari, Thieves in Atlanta. I'm excited for this. They both put a snippet on their Instagram. Pretty fire. The video looks fire. And Kylari's on a hot streak right now as far as features and having songs with people go.
Hot streak.
Hot streak. Yeah.
Come make the
They say blur. Come make this purr.
Guys,
She-
I have a question. Would you be finish cut? I don't want to cut you off. You know how you get.
I got Three more. This is Freddie Gibbs, Winter in America. Not for y'all, but for some.
Or you.
We got YG and Big Sean, Go Big. Single tonight.
Whose song is it? YG's?
It's both of them. It's both of their songs.
No.
And all right, yeah, that's it.
Would you, while cut Carlos for a top 5, would you guys be willing to be the house husband if your girl brings home millions, i.e. Corday and Naomi Osaka?
What about it?
Would you be the house husband if your girl makes all the money, like millions, like
House
Naomi Osaka?
husband? No, but I work from home. Sure. I mean, I don't really care.
I mean, you gotta cook, clean, do everything though.
My baby bring home millions. What you want to eat tonight, babe?
All right, see, Carter, the mom about you, man.
Hey, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem breaking gender norms.
Yeah, we both breadwinners. So, but is she up? So, what you want me to do?
You ain't gonna be a little self-conscious making more bread than you, Demond.
Nah.
You want them snowfall.
I don't know about in their situation, but it ain't like he broke. So she bring home.
I will have my money though.
Yeah, he still got his own. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool for people to have their own unless you got that dynamic together. I think, but if they were together like since high school or something, I think it wouldn't matter. Like people underestimate like when you together from the jump and somebody pop off, it shouldn't matter. Like it should be like, it's together, y'all together, so y'all winning together. Whereas, he already had money and she already had money, and then they met and got together, and now she just makes a lot more money.
Doc, the AB must have took possession of your body, Carter, because he just spoke. You just spoke his gospel. How you feeling?
I'm just saying, bro. If you built it from the ground up, it's different than when you already got it. But
that's real, Derek.
When you find your person, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter. You should be able to make compromise in certain areas. You did.
Have you seen Snowfall, Derek?
Hey, Bruiser, make sure you post this clip on a Sunday so next time people can use Derek's words to get ready for their week.
Where's the affirmation?
Yeah, man, that sounds good, man.
But what do I know? I'm just a single.
You Bron.
Tell them you know love, Derek.
Love don't live here anymore.
All right, top 5. What are we doing? I don't got a top 5. My name Cam.
Let me see.
Kobe. Kobe.
Nah, I was gonna say. Oh, the other day it was
Kobe.
I believe a 7-year anniversary for Dark Sky Paradise.
Oh, it was.
To that beautiful all-time album.
2 years ago. 2 days ago. It was 6 years ago, 2 days ago.
6 years ago.
And Hendrix also came out 4 years ago, 2 days ago.
Yeah, that too. But that was what I was gonna say at first. But I know Bruce didn't listen to that.
Who ain't listening to that?
Incredible.
I was listening to that today.
Incredible.
I got songs off of no, I don't. All right, we're about to do our top 5 Pixar movies. We were going to do this last week, but we already had another top 5 in line. So here we go with our top 5 Pixar movies. Damon, take it away.
My honorable mentions. I couldn't come up with just one, so I had to choose between Coco and Up. 2 movies that do a great job of giving real life messages, real life, not stories, but lessons. Thought those were nice. My number 5, much to the chagrin of Darian Carter, WALL-E. WALL-E's an amazing movie. Number 4, Finding Nemo. Number 3, Monsters, Inc. Just Mike Wazowski. Great characters. Number 2, The Incredibles. Just and number 1, the OG, Toy Story. Number 1.
I guess I'm what?
You like doing that chef's kiss, ugly ass. I hate when you do
so I guess since I'm on 2000s, baby, I guess my list is gonna be different, but that's how it goes. 2 honorable mentions: Inside Out and Monsters University. Number 5, Monsters Inc. Number 4, Coco. Number 3, The Incredibles. Number 2, Toy Story 3 is the best Toy Story in my humble opinion. And number 1, Up.
All right, Lotso.
Oh, nowhere but up.
Boy, when they killed Buzz Lightyear, I was like, oh no.
My dear.
I Descate.
All right, my honorable mentions. I couldn't pick because I've been around for most of these, but
Derek about to do the whole list.
Toy Story 2 is honorable mention. The best Toy Story. Up is in my honorable mention. Great movie. And Bug's Life. I've probably seen the movie a million times in school. Number 5. Huh?
Ain't that the
Number
end?
5.
Continue.
Number 5, I have Monsters Inc. Number 4, I have Cars. I don't know. Cars hit for me when it came out. Mater and Alexander McQueen. What's his name? Lightning McQueen.
Alexander McQueen.
Hey, number 3, I got The Incredibles. And number 2, I have Soul because representation matters. And I think we ain't never had no movie like that for us like that till now. And I enjoyed it watching it with my mom and my brother. And then number 1, I think this movie hit the most to me, especially because I worked with kids, so I got to see it a couple times, and the message hit home. Coco's my number 1 Pixar movie. I love it. Like, it's my favorite.
It was good.
I'll dress up as Coco with my kids.
What?
If like I had to paint myself with the face and stuff, I would do it with my kids.
Oh, you should have said that because you lost me.
Alexander McQueen, huh? When he crashed, how you felt? Because
Alexander McQueen,
gotcha.
Paradise.
I would have had Soul higher. I didn't know what was her purpose. I just assumed it was just life in general was her purpose. But
Somewhere where I've been before.
Y'all heard that? Bruiser didn't get the bigger pitch.
Is there any news breaking? Is that a podcast?
Paradise.
That is a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a podcast. Just us three, the big three, held it down again. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
LeBron, KD, and Ernie.
Oh, I like that, Ernie.
What you talking about, Ernie?
Quiet, Ernie. I'm talking to Chuck.
Time of the night.
Why did that
get so by no one?
Brought to you by nobody.
Bruiser, why did that get so personal? We were just sitting here talking basketball.
I don't know, Ernie. Just go at it.
Can't even like, y'all be stuck.
Well, first the dribbler.
I'm gonna get up at his desk and punch you. Punch your
damn mouth.
Nah, he got up. He literally got up to go like wrestle with him, and they were like, "Shaq, COVID." He was like, they saved you, Chuck.
All right. And this will conclude episode 93 of the PACT Life Podcast. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're available to Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, and YouTube. Follow us at PACT Life Pod and PACT Life Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Beside me is my brother, Mr. Carter.
Cutthroat.
And below me is my cousin, Demar.
Appreciate you for having me. Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to Primary. Turned 3 years old this past week. Shout out to my sister, Diamond, working hard on the Primary. The website just dropped. Go check it out at theprimary.co.
No com?
No com.
Yo, we're in a new generation. The M's are silent.
And I'm your host, Bruiser Carter. Thank you for tuning in, rocking with us. 93 episodes in, 7 episodes away from a Huncho live session coming soon for episode 100. We gonna see. But for right now, we out of here, man.
New PACT Life.